So what are your thoughts on your team facing Chris Sale once again?
Well, he's a challenge. I think he's probably, he's the best pitcher that we've seen this year. You can just look at his numbers. He goes out and is pretty dominant in his performances. But fortunately, we were able to get enough on him to beat him. We're probably going to need to do, we beat him by hitting the ball to the ballpark. He's so tough to piece together the big inning. He doesn't walk guys. He strikes out a lot and he doesn't give up many hits. So when you do get a guy on base, that big extra base hit really pays off well.
In what ways does it give your team confidence after Austin Pruitt's outing in Houston that he's back on the mound tonight?
I think just the way that we've seen the progress that he made coming back up. He's gotten himself much more in the zone. He's much more in line with attacking hitters from pitch one rather than, at times, and a lot of young pitchers do this. There's a learning curve of falling behind and then trying to throw your stuff over. These big league hitters, if they're ahead in the count, they're going to make you pay eventually. And Austin, what allowed him to have so much success against Houston, and that's a very, very good lineup, is he was an attack from pitch one.
As far as the DL decision with Cobb, he said it was a little bit of an issue, but you guys thought it was best to just take it down.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy that has probably fought his mechanics coming back more than anything. The last thing we want to do is let a lingering issue turn into something more. He's been on a really good run, but I think he did it in the fifth or the fourth inning, aggravated it. It's not getting better, so give him these 10 days to get all that inflammation out of there.
And then with Snell, the obvious choice, I know there's been a lot of talk about Honeywell and some of your prospects down there.
No, I think he was. Look, Blake, you asked me when we sent him down. It was a combination. We needed the bullpen cleanup. But look, the way I look at it, it's another opportunity for Blake to come in here and keep making progress and help us win games. So, yes, he was, to me, the obvious choice.
So you go Blake Thursday, Arch Friday, and then
we will go Blake
Faria.
on the 10th. What is the 10th? That's the first game against
Faria, right?
Yeah.
And then Faria and Archer. Okay.
Understanding that it's not Pruitt against Keuchel last time out, it was Pruitt against that potent lineup. Did it still give him a sense of confidence knowing that he outdueled a guy like Keuchel?
I haven't asked him that. I don't know. I think pitchers try to separate and focus on the lineup they're facing, like you alluded to. But look, anytime you go heads up with those types of names and you find a way to win, I would imagine that's pretty special because we all can appreciate Keuchel, Tanaka, Sale, all of them as being very, very good pitchers, and knowing that those opposing pitchers, they don't have a much margin of error.
Today's the day KK was supposed to be eligible to come back.
Yeah.
What's the status of him?
Well, I watched Matt Andrees' live BP. He stood in. He didn't swing. He took swings today in the cage. He feels much better. We just got to be careful with KK that he did have that 5-6 day break where we don't want him to ramp it up too quick. So from a body standpoint, I think he feels fine. Now we got to get him back in a little bit more baseball shape and let him the gradual process of swinging, fielding, throwing, all of those things.
So it's probably not realistic this week in the homestand or anything like that.
No, he will not be playing on this homestand.
Maybe in Toronto, or is that
Potentially, just got to see how he keeps making progress. He says he's noticeably feeling better every single day.
And you consider this a big series? Now you played together before the break, and you won 3 or 4, so it was a big series.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a big series. They're at the top. We have games that can directly affect us in the standing, get us closer to where we want to be. Anytime you're playing those division games, especially when teams are ahead of you, you got a chance to kind of a 2-game swing.
You feel good about where you guys are and you're playing coming off the Sunday night?
Look, we there was 6 starting pitchers that were really, really good. Their guys were great. Our guys were great. We came up short twice, but we found a way to win the final one. We needed to win that game. So there's gonna be series where you run into some really tough pitching, and that's what happened.
You said Andrews threw a live bullpen today?
He threw a live BP 3 innings. Yeah, he looked great. Really, really good. I think obviously we'll make sure he comes in feeling good tomorrow. We'll throw a bullpen and then hopefully get him starting in a rehab game over the weekend.
And Kiermaier obviously got to go out on rehab before he joins, right? So maybe him too the weekend if everything's
I'm not there yet. I don't know yet.